Hi and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do something a little different. I have little Kisa with me. She is Prowess and Coco, and I was actually kind of desiring to make some more smart doll jewelry. So if you don't know, I actually have an Etsy shop. I'll throw the name on the screen for you, but I make some beaded jewelry for smart dolls, and so I figured since I was about to sit down and make some, I would kind of show you how I do it. So if you want to make your own jewelry, you can, or you can run over to my shop and you can see what I have. I don't have a lot, but something that I want to do is to just include more jewelry and stuff in my shop. So anyway, I guess this will kind of be tutorial like, so hopefully you enjoy it. So let's get into showing you how I make some smart doll jewelry. Okay, so first things first, I will show you kind of what I'm using here. So I got all of this stuff from Hobby Lobby. You can get it at any craft store. You can probably even get it at Walmart. But I just have this stretchy string. The other thing you will need is beads. I got these little seed beads. You can actually get some smaller beads as well. Because the smaller the beads, the better, because smart dolls are smaller. So the smaller the beads look, the more natural it looks, and so it doesn't look too clunky. These are a little bit on the big side, but they actually work pretty decently for what I'm doing. The other thing, if you are wanting to make beaded necklaces and bracelets and stuff, what I usually do, now you could just go with just the string and just the beads. However, what I like to do to add a little bit of extra is to add like a little charm. I used a bunch of different kinds, and so these are really cute to just add to your necklaces and make them really cute. Totally forgot a tool. Like one of the most obvious ones, you'll need some scissors. So you're probably wondering why I have an oven mitt on the table. So the reason I have this is just because I'm on kind of a harder surface on my desk, and it prevents the beads from rolling away. Kisa's hair is getting everywhere. If you can see me moving hair, that's what. Anyway, so I'm just going to pour out a few of these. Whoop, let me just dump all of those out. Alright, so what I actually do is I'll take like a decently long piece. Like, you don't need much of this to make a smart doll necklace or bracelet, especially if you're doing like a choker type. However, I cut a decent piece only because it's gonna be a lot easier for you to tie it if you leave it really long like this. This might actually be a little bit too short, but we'll see here in a minute. So you just bead your necklace. I don't usually add like a knot at the end. I'll just keep it flat and I'll just bead everything. So I'll bead everything here in a time lapse, and I will be back with you once we get to the halfway point where we're gonna put our little charm on. Alright, so that is pretty much halfway, kind of. I'm winging it at this point. The length of your necklace just depends on how long you want it on your smart doll. And so the way that I kind of do it is I just eyeball it, and I will add beads if I need more length, or take away beads if I need it to be shorter. So there you go, that's my halfway point. I'm going to pull one of these guys off here. Alrighty, so I got my little turtle off. At this point, you want to be careful not to lift this too much because there isn't a knot at the end. I have lost so many necklaces trying to tie it or pick it up, and the beads just come right off. So if you do it this way, you gotta be careful. So we're just going to slip this onto the necklace, just like that. And then you can continue on doing the other side. And like I said, you can adjust the beads. At this point, after I do the other side of this, I will try it on my smart doll and adjust as needed from that point. Make it longer, make it shorter, and then we'll tie it off. All right, so we finished up our necklace. I haven't tried it on my smart doll quite yet. So let's get her up and we will see what the length looks like, and then we'll tie it off. I know this is an awkward angle. This is kind of the only way I can kind of think to show you what it looks like. Okay. Again, at this point you want to be really careful not to let it go, because you will lose all your beads and you'll have to start over. Luckily it doesn't take too long. Oh, you can't see it, but she lost her hair. All right, I think that's probably good, actually. So let's tie it off really quick here. Okay, so I tie it like 2 or 3 times just to make sure that it's actually going to stay. Luckily with the smart dolls, you definitely don't want to try to stretch it over their head or anything like that. So you don't really have to stretch it. You will have to take their head off in order to put these on. So I usually tie it about 3 times, and then I'll take it this way and I'll tighten it this way, just slightly. You don't want to pull too much, because I have pulled too much and the necklace broke. So I just kind of tie it this way to make sure it's not going to come loose that way. I kind of stretch it out a little, and there you go. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's really straightforward, but I figured I'd show you the process since it's actually really easy and it's really fun. The one thing I would have changed is I probably would have put a clear one at the top there, but I just noticed that I didn't do that. But anyway, I will sit here and I could make these for hours. I think they're so fun. You can do a really similar thing with bracelets. You just have to make them a little bit smaller. And obviously without the charm, unless you want a charm on your bracelet. So here's an example of one that I made that's actually in the shop right now, in my shop. So I basically took this little charm, which again I got at Hobby Lobby. These are super cute and they're pretty lightweight. And I just beaded it and beaded this necklace and added this little charm. And then these are the little bracelets. So I sell these on my shop as a set. But again, they're super easy to make. Just get these little beads and add the little charm to it. I also have an example. These are the beads we just used on this necklace right here. So these are some bracelets that could match. Right now, a lot of my smart dolls are wearing like long sleeves, so it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to put bracelets on them, but this would be perfect for the summer when the short sleeves are starting to come out and everything. Right? So let's just take a look at this one. Kind of ended up being a little bit shorter than I expected, but I am also recording this, so I obviously it's a little hard with the pressure of trying to make sure everything looks right, but it turned out really cute. I really like it. It kind of doesn't match what she's wearing, but like I said earlier, I think in the summer these could look really, really cute with these little turtles and stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. I know it's probably gonna end up being kind of a short one, but I figured I would show you the process of the way that I make my smart doll necklaces and bracelets, just to see if anybody else wanted to do them. I mean, they're really easy, they're really fun. They take a small fraction of the time that like an actual necklace or bracelet would take to make. So it's actually really nice because you feel a lot more accomplished. In my opinion, you feel a lot more accomplished, like you got a lot more done. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. It was really fun for me. If you do make necklaces and bracelets and stuff like that, and you're on Instagram, tag me. I'm at rileybear.smartdoll, and I would love to see anything that you make. If you've watched this video and you were inspired to make something, show it to me. I'd love to see it. Keis's hair is just all over the place, so I apologize, but I just can't keep her wig on. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day, an amazing 2022, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!